Hello friends, Jupiter, also called Brahaspathi or Guru, transits on 18th October from the 9th house to the 10th house of Libra ascendants. Jupiter exalts when it enters 10th house and remains exalted during its entire time in 10th house from 18th October to 5th December. Exaltation means the planet attains its maximum power. It is highly beneficial for Libra ascendants. 10th house mainly resembles the profession of a person and also his or her intention to grow in their lives. Also the courage to do so and their activeness. Type of works attending. Climbing or falling from the ladder of the hierarchy of the organization or employment. 9th house and 10th house both represent father. So the Jupiter exalts in 10th house only for the Libra ascendants. That is highly beneficial for Libra natives because exalted Jupiter in the 10th house is highly beneficial to grow in their employment, climb in the ladder of the hierarchy in the organization where he or she works, or even in a business, move to the top. It's highly important, especially if the Jupiter is located in the 10th house in the birth chart at the time of birth. If it is located there, it's highly useful. It influences throughout the entire life for the growth in his career. Now the Jupiter has entered to the 10th house, and during that period it will benefit Libra ascendants to grow in their employment or profession or business, so on. On the other hand, it will be beneficial for the other things which I mentioned, which are resembled by the 10th house. Also the exalted Jupiter aspects first house or lagna bhava and the 4th house and the 7th house and also the 2nd house. All those aspects are highly important and valuable to enhance the positive influences for the matters resembled by those houses. For example, first house or lagna bhava resembles head and decision making and behavior, the mental tendencies. So the exalted Jupiter helps to enhance those positively. And apart from that, exalted Jupiter paves the way to face the challenges in life, both financially and physically. Exalted Jupiter aspect 2nd house means the growth of wealth, savings, and for the betterment of family life or married life, and also to get the benefits of speech. So you can benefit from all of those from the positive aspects of exalted Jupiter towards the 2nd house. But remember one thing, Jupiter retrogrades during 11th November 2025 to 11th March 2026. During that period, some of the positive influences of Jupiter might get delayed or disturbed. But don't worry, you will get most of benefits of exalted Jupiter during that period. Right now, the Venus is debilitated in your 12th house and the Sun is debilitated in your first house or lagna bhava. Venus will be debilitated there in your 12th house up to 2nd November, and the Sun will be debilitated in your first house or lagna bhava up to 16th November. Venus is the lord of your ascendant. That means lord of the lagna. Debilitation of the planet which governs your lagna is not a good thing. Shows some setbacks in certain areas of your life. Also, debilitated Venus in your 12th house means your spendings will be increased up to 2nd November. Debilitated Sun in your lagna bhava or first house up to 16th November also not good for you. That also shows the setbacks you have to experience in your life in certain areas. That will affect somewhat negatively for your 11th house, because the lord of your 11th house is the Sun. 11th house resembles your income and your social affairs. So those matters will affect somewhat negatively up to 16th November. But as the Jupiter can see your second house, or Jupiter aspects your second house, you still will be able to maintain your savings in good shape. Debilitated Sun might deteriorate your affairs, your social affairs, the interaction with your relatives or interaction with your friends or with the society. So be on alert about that. So focus more on your profession, as this is a good opportunity to grow in your profession. See the opportunities, find out the opportunities, and find the way to grow. Because during this period you can grow, you can gain upper positions in your employment, or you can gain or you can achieve in your business. So be on alert and be cautious on that, and pay more time and attention on that to grow. During this entire period, Saturn stays in your 6th house in long run, because Saturn will be staying there up to the mid of 2027. So that is long term. 6th house resembles your enemies, and also your ability to overcome the threats of your enemies. Also your ability to control your subordinates in your professional environment, and also in your domestic servants, and also your illnesses. So when it comes to the enemies, the Saturn is considered as good for the 6th house to overcome the threats from the enemies. And also Saturn is regarded as a useful planet to control your subordinates and control your domestic servants well. But when it comes to illnesses or diseases, because the 6th house shows it resembles your illnesses and health. The Saturn is a planet which is mostly contains gases, various gases, and when it is in your 6th house means your stomach and the digestive system, organs related to that also. So when the Saturn is in your 6th house means you might suffer from gastritis matters, as the Saturn stays there in long run. So you have to suffer from that in long run. So be cautious on that, as that might lead to failure of your health in long run. Also, Saturn is a cold planet. As I mentioned, your 6th house resembles digestive system and related organs. So a cold planet doesn't help you to have a proper digestion. So because astrology says the planets like Sun and Mars, the warm planets, are suitable to be in 6th house for a proper food digestion. But as the Saturn is considered as a cold planet, it doesn't help for the digestion of food properly, leading to various matters, illnesses in stomach related illnesses and various other illnesses, and also lack of appetite for food. Generally, Saturn is a more friendly planet for Libra ascendants and Taurus ascendants. So according to that, so Saturn favors Libra ascendants. So Saturn sometimes favors Libra ascendants for some of their works. These days Rahu or North remains in the 5th house of Libra ascendants. 5th house resembles education, children and the love affairs of Libra ascendants. All of them will be affected negatively as the Rahu is there. You might start love affairs sometimes with the partners in overseas, or a partner belongs to different religion or ethnic group during this period where the Rahu remains in the 5th house. So this is the common explanation on Jupiter transition for the Libra ascendants. But this might be different when it comes to your own personal astrology reading based on your birth chart. Your birth chart means how the planets were placed in the sky at the time of your birth. So to get more accurate and personalized reading based on your birth chart, you have to consult an experienced astrologer. Remember, you can change your destiny with the guidance of astrology. That is one reason for the existence of astrology. It is the light to show you the path towards your present and future in the darkness. With the guidance of astrology, you can plan well and act wisely to change the destiny in your future.